All right, today I'm going to show you this Litime unboxing of their 3000 watt inverter. I'm excited to be partnering and working with Litime on their brand of products. I've purchased this battery. You can see here it's a Bluetooth 280 amp hour battery, 12 volt. I'm going to pair it with this 3000 watt inverter. It's going to replace our old one. I'm excited to see how well it powers everything. So let's look inside here. I'm going to show you how well everything is packaged. I haven't taken anything out yet, but you can see all the foam encased in there. So the first thing I want to show you is it comes with a inverter remote control, which is really nice if you're going to use this in an RV, or it's going to be in a shop, or it's in a storage unit or a container of some sort where you're not having access directly to the inverter itself. This is a good feature to have. It's not Bluetooth, but it's nice to have a remote for that reason. I don't need it here because we're going to plug right into our transfer switch box, and it's going to be right now, we're going to use it to power or backup power another solar charger. And I've got some tests in mind I'm going to do with this, so I'll show you that in just a few minutes. And I'm going to show you in a test how it powers some things straight off the inverter. Right now we're going to use it as backup power for our other solar charger. I can't wait to see how that works. Now, back to the packaging. I'm so impressed with how this comes. You see plenty of foam on the sides to protect it during shipping. The battery was the same way. It was just, I've gotten other batteries before. I'm just so impressed with how well they package it, because any more deliveries come banged up, smashed up. You don't really have to worry about as much with this because it's packed so well. They send you these to hook up to your battery. I'll probably put these off a battery block, and then I'll run the inverter to that from this. I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into it and see what it draws and all that good stuff first. On this end, you can see where the battery terminals will hook up. You have two big fans to blow the heat out. You have your display so you can see what everything's running. And then on this side, it's nice. They give you a hardwire connection here, so we can hardwire this to our transfer switch. And then you have 4 outlets also that you can use to power items up straight off the battery. Alright, so I got this hooked up. I'm using a 2-aught cable. I already had this wire before, that's why I didn't use the wire that came with it. I really like the way the connection's set up. I had to use a metric 10 ratchet wrench, so I could tighten that down, but I really like how this hooks on so easily, and it's a nice protective cover for your battery wires, right? And it's got a little plastic thumb screw that you can put on a nut to cover that, so everything's safe and secure, so it's not going to be exposed on the elements. On the other side here, let me just turn this on so you can see. You've got 4 outlets, and then it also has a USB output, which is really nice. So if you're camping, or even at your house, you want to charge in a power outage your phone or something like that, it's very capable. So I have this going to our solar charger that we're using now, and it's backup charging it. And I'll tell you why in just a minute, but you can see right here it shows you your wattage, the going out 630 watts, input going in, your battery level, all that good stuff. The nice feature about Litime, and I'll show you on my phone, is I can, with the battery, Bluetooth, I really like the Bluetooth battery option, but I can pull it up and see the stage of my battery. I can turn it on or off from the phone with the Bluetooth. I do have this wire coming in from the battery, but there is a circuit breaker in between. You want to have a circuit breaker in case something were to heat up or get hot or a bad connection. It'll break the wire so it doesn't start a fire. My goal with this is I do have solar coming in. I want to get one of Litime's solar chargers, probably the 60 amp charger, and hopefully set up a second battery to this system down the road, which will be more power. It's cheaper for me to add batteries to a system that I'm building myself, as opposed to adding another battery to my current solar generator. It just makes sense to do this for long-term use. Right now we're using this daily. My wife works from home. We're using it connected, and we're running 2 outlets off of this solar generator, and that will power our internet, the garage, fridge, and freezer you can see behind me. It also powers some outlets in the house. Like I said, the internet, which is important since she's working from home. We have a lot of power outages. We can't have that happening. So she has to have that internet going nonstop. We had 3 hurricanes within a year this year. So solar backup power is a necessity for us. And this will be currently backing up, like I said, our solar generator. In the future, hopefully this will take over. So far, I'm really impressed with this unit. This charging is is just the tip of the scale of what this thing can do.